Our top story, Haryana Chief Minister Bhupinder Singh Hooda's lies have been nailed. Headlines today has accessed a key document that corroborates IAS officer Ashok Khemka's charge that he was transferred because he ordered a probe into Robert Vadra's land deals. The official notings that are with headlines today reveal that Khemka had sought the sale deed and mutation records relating to a deal that involved Robert Vadra on October 8th. That is 3 days before his transfer orders were served to him. The notings also reveal that the documents were made available to Khemka from the Gurgaon district officials on October 11th. The very same day in the evening, transfer orders were served to Khemka at 10 in the night. The Haryana government has so far maintained that his transfer was not linked to him ordering a probe against Vadra. In fact, Hooda had accused Khemka of ordering a probe even after receiving the transfer orders. Manaman Sinchina now joins us on the phone line. Manaman, these file notings, these documents nail actually the lie that Haryana government has been saying all these days, maintaining that the two incidents absolutely unlinked, the probe into Vadra land deals and transfer of IAS officer Ashok Khemka. But these documents clearly prove otherwise.
Absolutely, Ruchika. There has been a clear and attempt by the Haryana government to cover up this issue right from the first day when Dr. Khemka came out with these assertions. There is no doubt in anyone's mind in Haryana that this Haryana government is trying its best to isolate Dr. Khemka and to somehow ensure that whatever he was doing was because of a motivated reason. But these documents clearly show that he was already in the process of investigating the land deal between DLF and Robert Vadra when posting orders were handed out to him in the middle of the night.
Right. Just take us through exactly what is there in the file noting, which goes to show that his transfer order came, in fact, on the 11th, just 3 days after he had ordered that probe into Vadra's land deals. What exactly are those file notings which suggest that Haryana government has been lying?
Well, Ruchika, there was a meeting called by Dr. Khemka of all the officials concerned with the land deal in question on 8th of October. And wherein the entire issue was discussed there, and a memo was prepared by him on October 15th, which gives out the details of this meeting dated 8th of October, which therefore proves that while his posting orders were given to him in the middle of the night on 11th October, he had already initiated moves to investigate this deal 3 days earlier on the 8th of October. Therefore, for the Haryana government to say that he acted after his posting orders were issued is incorrect.
All right, man, just stay with us. Days after he was shunted out for doing his job honestly and actually daring to probe the Gandhi son-in-law Robert Vadra's land deals in Haryana, IAS officer Ashok Khemka has sought a reversal on his sudden transfer that was ordered by the Haryana government. Khemka is likely to meet the State Chief Secretary P.K. Chaudhary at 11 this morning to ask that his sudden transfer order be put on hold. So will Haryana government do the right thing? That's the big question. This also could be the last chance for the Haryana Chief Minister Bhupinder Singh Hooda to right that wrong, as he's come under heavy fire for giving undue favors to Robert Vadra. Well, Ashok Khemka has alleged that his transfer was in the wake of the decision to probe alleged undervaluation of properties that were dealt with Robert Vadra. Allegations that the Haryana government have countered, saying that the decision was made in accordance with the High Court's direction to relieve Khemka of his charge as special collector in the land records and not out of any malice. The IAS officer was shifted to the State Seeds Development Corporation as the managing director days after he had sought this probe against Robert Vadra. Well, the outrage still has not died down over the abrupt transfer of Haryana IAS officer Ashok Khemka days after he ordered this probe into the land dealings of Vadra. But when confronted by headlines today, the Haryana Chief Minister's key aide remained completely evasive on the charges against the state government of trying to shield Vadra. So the Principal Secretary, Chatar Singh, has simply passed the buck that the Chief Minister himself over allegations that Hooda government had changed some land use norms to favour Robert Vadra. When confronted by headlines today over these allegations, Chatar Singh asked us to direct these questions to the Chief Minister himself. Alright, so that of course is what has been happening over the last few days. Let me in fact go across to Manavan China one more time. No matter how much the Haryana government denies it, Man, clearly these file notings make the charge of punishment posting stick. The Haryana government has been saying that these are this has been done in accordance with the official rules. It's the bureaucrats, the chief secretary that's responsible for the transfers. But it clearly goes to show that the transfer took place after the IS officer, in fact, started probing into Vadra deals.
Absolutely, Ruchika. There was no immediate provocation other than this for the Haryana government to have suddenly posted Dr. Khemka out in the middle of his tenure. This has been true also for his previous posting as the MD of Vadra-2, where again he had unearthed various wrongdoing. People were being paid lakhs of money without any accountability, and he was summarily transferred from that post also. So there is clearly a motive behind Haryana government's transfer orders, and it is not everything as they say.
Manavan Singh, thank you very much for joining us.